Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot readings from the heart. Sorry, I've just forgot to get my hand gel. I like to have hand gel because my hands get really crusty. Hope you guys are well. Doing your week ahead, which is, I've just got it all over my over my cover. There we go. Okay. Nobody wants to have crusty hands on screen, man. Okay. I am going to be back on screen at some point, but I like to have these extended breaks where I don't appear on screen and where everybody just sees what those cards... Sorry, I'm a stickler for perfection. Where everybody sees what the cards just look like. And to be honest with you, I enjoy doing the readings like this. I don't mind being on screen and talking at all. You guys have seen me a lot. Well, you know what I look like. I've been doing this for like 4 years. So you definitely know what I look like. But I just enjoy... To be honest with you, I really just enjoy showing those cards. So I think I'm just going to carry on doing the readings like this for a bit and just come on when I fancy it. And I think you guys really enjoy just seeing the cards. So we're going to do your week ahead. This is the 22nd of July to the 28th of July. Okay, Monday 22nd to Sunday 28th of July. For this week's reading, we're doing obviously our usual week in checking where we have 3 layers and your advice for the week. And then we look at the 15 card. Sorry, I've got my... layout stuck to a monitor screen. It keeps falling down. Just bear with me 1 moment. I'm just going to get some sellotape. It's just come apart there. All right. Just going to get some sellotape to try and hold down this this actual thing I've got. There we go. Right. So sorry about that, guys. So yeah. I'm using some decks I haven't used before on YouTube. I mean, this one I've obviously used, my Modern Spellcasters Tarot. I really love that. I'm going to be using this this particular deck for your first layer, which looks at your current self for the week and the theme for the week. Then we're going to be using our Tattoo Tarot for your, key goal for the week, obstacle to overcome, major accomplishment. Really beautiful deck, a little bit too cluttered for me, but I just felt like using it. I really like this Tarot in Wonderland by Barbara Moore, but for me it just felt a bit childish, to be honest. But I'm going to use this one today for the last layer, which is what you need to avoid for the week, what to embrace, and where you can find support if you need it. And then beautiful Answers Simple Oracle cards from Sonia Chaquette. Okay, and we're going to speed up the reading now. So here we go. There we go, guys. You should have a good look at those cards, a good view of the cards, okay? You guys for the week are showing as being, oh wow, the Ace of Swords. I feel that you guys during the 22nd to the 28th of July have a very clear insight. Some of you guys, and it's the Ace of Swords, it's upright. So Ace of Swords in the upright is very clear insight, clarity, finally breaking through the fog. Could be the start of a new idea. Some of you guys might be filled with new ideas and you might be looking to implement a new idea during the week, Scorpio. I feel that more than anything though, some of you guys have been through a very, very confusing phase, and what I'm seeing here is that you're cutting through that with that Ace of Swords energy. Feeling stronger for some of you guys, and possibly feeling in a place of power with that Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is a card that indicates after a time of turbulence, finally you brandish the sword of power and success. So this is success as well after turbulence and difficulty. So some of you guys possibly feeling stronger. Possibly you feeling that you've got something in your arsenal, a tool that you can use now to help you move forward. But more than anything, this is all about mental clarity. And I think that some of you guys are actually feeling mentally clearer. You're feeling far more perceptive. You can see something for what it is with the Ace of Swords. And some of you guys have new ideas that you're probably looking to implement. What is the theme of the week? What's it about? Probably work. The Knight of Coins. Because Knight of Coins is work. It could be about a Virgo individual, or somebody who moves really slow. But this might also be about a goal in the direction that you need to take. If you look at this Knight of Coins, he's not moving. To be honest, I don't really like this version of the Knight of Coins because he's on this massive squirrel. It looks bloody disgusting. But the theme is that he's actually just sitting on a mountain. And what this Knight is doing is he's not moving because... And also, within the tarot, these pentacles are often... Pentacles are known as pentacles. They're known as discs. They're known as coins. They're also known as shields. So some decks call these shields, and I'm not surprised with the Knight of Coins why this looks like a shield. It looks like his shield that he's you know, he goes to battle with. So this is all about, Knight of Coins can be so many things. The Tarot can mean so many things, but this can be a card about shielding yourself as well when you've got the Knight of Coins. But in essence, this could be about work. Maybe there's some form of, you guys are showing us the Ace of Swords, so you've got a clear insight. And I feel that this might be in terms of the work that you do. And also the Knight of Coins, for me, this card represents, because he moves so slowly. And he's not like the Knight of Swords, and he's not like the Knight of Wands. More slower than the Knight of Cups. But this always reminds me of somebody who has a life purpose, because he moves so slow. He's trying to find his purpose, and he's trying to find his way, which is why I often link the Knight of Coins with the card of the person who's trying to find where their destiny and their life purpose is. Just like, it's ruled by Virgo, just like the Hermit. The Hermit is actually an X-ray within the Tarot as well, because he's always trying to find the truth in situations as well. So this could be in work, this might be in your destiny, this might be in your vocation, this might be in a goal that you have. You know, the theme for the week, the Knight of Coins, in essence, is probably about work, a goal. It could be a project with this Knight of Coins that's been ongoing and, you know, moving, you know, going for a long time. This might also be just in times of timing, something that's been taking a long time to evolve and to move and that type of thing. And I think that you guys are having some form of a mental or a spiritual breakthrough. There's a clear insight that is coming to you during 22nd to the 28th concerning work, Scorpio. What is the key goal that you have for the week? Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Coins. This is to generate cash. I love this version. I don't know why I don't use these cards more often. I've had them for about a year. No, is it a year? Yeah, nearly a year, I think, and I've never used them at all. I've not even used them for clients at all. They're beautiful, but I'm not sure. But I quite like this version of the 7 of Coins. He's holding a tree in his hand. It's small, but it's bearing fruit. So your goal is to have something that you are doing, and it's pentacles. Now, pentacles can be, and how I do tarot, as you guys know, is I always look at those pictures. I think it's really important. And it's funny because if you look at his hand, can you see the cloud coming out of his hands? Can you see that? So it's almost like there's an idea sprouting from the work. The work is in his hands. What's sprouting is from his bare hands. So the 7 of Coins is all about putting the hard work into a project or into a situation and waiting for the rewards to show up. So I feel that this is all about the rewards, receiving rewards, because the hand is out like this. And I feel that your goal for the week is to receive rewards here. It's concerning the theme of the week: hard work, hard labour, the job that you do, the work that you do. You're looking to receive some form of a reward. That's your key goal for the week. Okay? And I feel that you've got this insight concerning this, that you want to receive rewards. You want to receive the fruits of your labour with that 7 of Coins energy through a job, through some work that you've been doing, through a venture that you've been kind of working towards, through something that you've been planning and working on for probably quite some time with that Knight of Coins energy showing here. What is the obstacle that you need to overcome though? Right, the 10 of Cups. I feel it's being too optimistic and feeling that it's a done deal. Some of you guys, the obstacle you might need to overcome is the home, the family. And 10s represent completion. So this can be completion of a project, for example. The Knight of Coins can be a project card, and this could be the completion card. You know, some of you guys, it might be, you know, I've got some clear insight. The theme is about a project that I've been working on, and my goal is to get paid from it, or to get as much money or as much revenue, because it's money in these cards here. They're money and work orientated. So my clear objective with the Ace of Swords is to get as much money as I can do from the work that I do, from the project that I'm working on. But I feel that the obstacle that you need to overcome is the 10 of Cups, and this is possibly completing a project and getting paid for it all in kind of 1 week for some of you guys, and you know, in this particular energy showing here. Okay, because 10s represent completion, and when you're doing the 10 of Cups in terms of a work reading, it is about completing a project. For some of you guys, and I've heard this 10 of Cups being some readers, or one reader I heard saying that it was being overly happy or too overly zealous about things. And so maybe there's a sense of the obstacle that you need to overcome is being overly optimistic about maybe completing some work so that you can get paid, that type of thing. If it's not work that you're getting paid in, then it's completing something in terms of a project with the Knight of Coins energy, and your goal is to see, you know, results from this, whether it's, you know, doing work on a YouTube business, for example, doing, you know, putting your first video out there and then expecting to get a hell of a lot of views. Well, it might be, you know, with the Ten of Cups, you need to overcome the obstacle that maybe this isn't going to complete itself. Maybe you're being too overly optimistic and you need to be a bit more patient with that. And what is the accomplishment that you're making for the week, Scorpio? Well, the Page of Wands, I feel that the accomplishment is that you're, and certainly the Page of Wands, on here you can see a fox, and foxes I often attribute with work, but also, you know, jobs, but also I attribute the Page of Wands with messages and communication, but also the accomplishment with the Page of Wands is kind of promotion, self-promotion, promoting yourself, getting seen, getting yourself out there, you know, setting up your Instagram, setting up your social media. The Page of Wands is all to do with media. All the ones are practically PR media related cards. And this is kind of promoting yourself. So this is kind of saying, you know, this is my Instagram page, and this is my Facebook page, and this is my YouTube channel, and, you know, it's about getting known and getting seen. And so I feel that at the very least you guys are accomplishing with this Page of Wands, getting noticed for those efforts that you're putting in. If you know, especially if you don't get the money that you want, or you don't get the level of recognition that you want with that Seven of Coins energy, that some of you guys, your goal is to have that. You know, your goal is to see something come to fruition through the hard work that you put through during the week. But it's saying with the obstacle position, you know, you need to overcome the obstacle about completing maybe this project, or completing a situation where you're going to see, you know, the completion can be with the Seven of Coins. You're going to see finally the results and all the rewards that you want. This might not complete itself with that Ten of Coins in the obstacle position, but at least you're going to get, you know, you're going to start getting known. You're going to start getting recognized with that Page of Wands energy. People are going to start knowing who you are, but this has got to be your own personal endeavor, because the Page of Wands is about going out there and getting noticed, and, you know, showing off and showing who you are and that type of thing. So you're getting noticed anyway, at the very least, by whoever it is. I mean, you know, if this is a job and you've got a clear insight here, and the situation is all about getting a job with that Knight of Coins energy, it's all about kind of, you know, being offered a job or getting a job, and your key goal for the week is finally to achieve this with the Seven of Coins energy. All the hard work you've put in, seeing the fruits of that labour, the job offer, that type of thing. Because Seven of Coins can be, and with the hand as well, Seven of Coins can actually be a job. So it's being offered with the hand as well. So your key objective might be to get this job, but the obstacle might be with the Ten of Cups energy, that this might not be the week that you do it in, because this is the completion card. But the good thing is that you are on someone's books, and you are getting noticed by the company, or you're getting noticed by several companies, especially, you know, even if you don't get what you want here, and this looks like money work reading, you're still going to get noticed, Scorpio. Let's have a quick look at what you need to avoid for the week. The Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups can be getting depressed or getting down. I mean, she doesn't have her cup covered and it's open. But I feel that what you need to avoid, because I'm going to turn, I quite like this illustration actually, I think it's quite nice. Because the Queen of Cups can also be somebody who is, gets hurt quite easily, and she's a very sensitive person. We'll go along with that. I feel that you need to avoid getting overly sensitive, especially if you don't complete what you want next week, you know, 22nd to the 28th. I think you need to avoid getting overly sensitive with that Queen of Cups energy showing there about it, okay? Because, you know, you know, if this resonates with you guys, the tide is going to turn. It will turn. You've already made, you know, inroads here with the Page of Wands energy. You really have. Getting noticed, getting on people's books, people seeing what you can do, people seeing your capabilities, that type of thing. You know, people seeing your CV, your resume. You know, if you're setting up a YouTube channel, people are seeing you, people are watching you, people are looking at your work. You know, you're promoting yourself, people are seeing who you are. You're starting to open things up, that type of thing. Even if you don't get, you know, what you exactly want with that Seven of Coins, you're still getting noticed here. And you need to avoid getting overly sensitive if you're not achieving, because the Ten of Cups is a card about achievement. So you need to overcome the obstacle that you're not going to achieve everything that you want, 22nd to the 28th. But just be blessed and know, and understand that you're accomplishing some form of recognition with that Page of Wands energy through your own efforts, might I say. And you need to avoid getting sensitive if you're not accomplishing what you want here. What do you need to embrace? The Lovers. All right. I feel that you need to embrace, number one, a couple of choices, alternatives. Okay. I think if you put all your eggs into one basket, you are going to get really sensitive. So probably you need to look at the alternative, because the Lovers is choice as well. So you need to embrace maybe a couple of alternatives. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. Maybe need to look at alternative ways of doing things, especially if this is your own business or this is something you've been working on and you're not accomplishing what you want. Maybe you need to look at the alternatives with the Lovers energy. Maybe what you need to embrace is that you need other people on board as well with the Lovers. You need additional people who can help you and support you with that Lovers energy showing here. Some of you guys, you need to embrace family and the people that you love most of all. Where can you find support if you need it? Right, so there's a Queen of Wands. All right, now this is somebody who deals with work, PR, somebody who has a lot of experience and a lot of skills. This person has the get up and go. They've got the drive, they've got the skill set, they've got the abilities to make things work. This will be a career person. So you need support. Go to somebody who can support you in the way of your career with the Queen of Wands, who can give you helpful advice, or who can give you some really helpful hints and tips and tricks, sorry. Who can advise you, Queen of Wands energy showing here, especially if this is something kind of like YouTube or website related, or something on the, the web that you're doing to make money and you're not accomplishing what you want, but you're getting recognized. We do have a Queen of Wands here. This is who you need to go to for advice. Some of you guys possibly need to go to a tarot reader, because Queen of Wands is a tarot reader within the tarot as well. She's got the black cat and she's got the staff, so this is a tarot reader. Maybe you need to get advice from somebody who's quite spiritual as well, potentially. This is just because I'm just reading out everything about this card, okay? Also, maybe a friend, Queen of Wands energy. I don't know whether any of you guys have got... But this is also, especially as you guys you need to avoid getting really sensitive about not achieving something here. And if you are getting really sensitive and really upset with that Queen of Cups energy, you need to get to someone who's going to bolster you, because the Queen of Wands is the remedy for all depression. She really is. I often find when I've been down or I've been feeling low within myself, my twin sister will turn up as the Queen of Wands, and she'll say, right, come on, Carol, up you get. Right, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do the other. See, you can go to someone who can really push you forward and who can really kind of inspire you, which the Queen of Wands does, to get up out of the doldrums of the Queen of Cups, to not take too much to heart with that Queen of Cups energy showing there, and somebody who's going to be really proactive, and they're going to push you, because Queen of Wands is very pushy. So you need to get support from someone who's really optimistic, really positive. They've got a can-do attitude with that Queen of Wands energy showing there, guys. You definitely need someone like that, because some of you guys really do need to avoid getting, really sensitive that you're not achieving what you want here for some of you guys. And you need to go to someone who's got a can-do attitude and says, right, up you get. We're going to look at ways that you can do this. That's the Queen of Wands energy for you. What's the advice for the week, guys? It says say no. It says say no. That's interesting. I'm going to get the booklet. I'm going to try and say what you need to say no to. What is it that Scorpio needs to say no to? What does Scorpio need to say no to? Well, it's not saying what you need to say no to, but it's saying say no and let go and let go and flow. I think it's just saying say no to anything that's not right for you. I think some of you guys, when I look between the lines of the reading, it looks like some of you guys are feeling really desperate about something as well, because the achievement card of the Ten of Cups, the fulfillment card of the Ten of Cups, is in your obstacle position, and you need to overcome the obstacle. There's something you may not achieve for the week, because the Ten of Cups, the fulfillment completion card, is in an obstacle position, indicating that whatever this work is, or this project is, with the Knight of Coins energy, you need to overcome the obstacle that you might not get that Seven of Coins. You might not get the amount of money that you want. You may not get the amount of views that you want. If you're doing something on YouTube, you may not get the job that you want, for example, showing up here, okay? And you need to embrace that there are alternatives with the Lovers, because the Lovers also means alternatives. There's other choices. And you need to embrace the people that support and love you as well, with that Lovers energy as well showing there, okay? But, say something comes along and it's not right, just say no. if it doesn't feel right, because some of you guys might be feeling really sensitive, and you need to avoid feeling sensitive with the Queen of Cups energy, because also if you're feeling really sensitive and you just need, especially if this is maybe something like getting a job and you don't get something and something else comes along but you really just want something, it might be just saying, well, just say no, let go and go with the flow, because the universe is going to give you what you need when you really need it. The universe has basically got your back on this situation, Scorpio, but you need to be patient. I know it's shitty. It is shitty. I understand that. I get it. Very easy for a tarot reader to say, oh, don't worry about it, blah, blah, but we're not in your shoes. But we have been in your shoes. Trust me on that one. But I think when it says no, I think it's saying no. And you can see there's a man here. This, for some of you guys, it might be love. Say no to a certain romance and wait for the right person to come along, you know. Could be romance for some of you guys. Say no to that job that you don't really want and just wait for the, you know, just go with the flow. The universe has got you back. The right thing is coming in. So I just feel that the advice for the week is, if there's something that is being offered to you and it doesn't suit you, whether it's love, job, whatever it is, just say no and let go and flow. Alright guys, we're going to do the next reading, your 15 card reading. Okay, for this reading guys, we are using the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Love this deck, as you know. And we'll either use the Angel Answers deck for your guidance for the week, or the Angels of Abundance. You might find it difficult, guys, to see the little corner cards. I'll pick them up here. See if my camera can just back up a bit there. Yeah, as far as it, because I really needed a very clear view on the cards. So, any other energies coming in? What have we got? Right, we've got the High Priestess, which is all about your intuition, and sometimes it's about secrets. It's the High Priestess. Sometimes this is about your intuition, is the High Priestess. Sometimes this is about kind of being passive and having to wait. High Priestess could be a Pisces person as well. Right, so some of you guys might receive a secret donation from somewhere, because the High Priestess is a secret and the Six of Coins is a donation. So some of you guys might receive a secret donation, okay, over the next 7 days. Secret High Priestess donation. Six of Coins. Some of you guys, it might be your intuition with that High Priestess is telling you that you need to give or you need to help someone. So it might be that over the next 7 days you suddenly wake up, Scorpio, and you're like, oh man, I've not heard from blah blah in a long time, or you know, maybe, you know, my intuition tells me maybe I need to help or give somebody some assistance or something like that. We've got a Knight of Swords showing up here. You could have a Gemini individual around you as well. This is a transfer as well. So there might be something to do with like money being transferred really fast. Okay, showing here. It might be that there's a Pisces person or somebody around you, a High Priestess. It's interesting because High Priestesses, they're usually either tarot readers or, you know, they're Pisces females, usually with a High Priestess, or there's a secret going on here. All right, maybe there's a secret donation coming in real fast, or maybe there's a person, a Pisces person, who's donating to you and it's going to be a quick transfer, so it's like it happens really, really fast. The Knight of Swords is something that happens, it's like a sudden thing that happens, it's unexpected. So it might be that you get a secret donation and it's totally unexpected as well, with the Knight of Swords energy showing up here, or this is something to do with the transference of cash. Okay, you do have a Ten of Swords, so and the Knight of Swords as well. So I am seeing, I'm not being horrible, but there is some anger here. And the Ten of Swords, I'm sorry, I don't know where this is, but this looks completely set apart from these two energies. All right, you know, I do feel some of you guys, your intuition might tell you that you need to help someone here. And I think, actually, no, I think if your intuition with the High Priestess is telling you that you need to help and support someone around you, this could be somebody who's feeling really restless with that Knight of Swords energy. And with the Ten of Swords, they might be feeling really put upon and really kind of burdened mentally. It might be that they're going through a lot of stuff, being bullied, that type of thing. Because it might be as well, maybe the Knight of Swords is bullying this person here. Because Knight of Swords is the bully boy of the tarot, and the Ten of Swords is, you know, being stabbed in the back. It's a really violent card, I find this one to be. But there's loads of people stabbing at this person. So You guys, your intuition might be telling you need to support someone who's being bullied. Knight of Swords energy and being stabbed in the back with that Ten of Swords as well. I don't think it's you. I think somebody around you is being bullied and stabbed in the back, and you might feel I need to go and help that person. Some of you guys with that High Priestess energy showing there. I hope you can see that, because I can see that the cards are slightly... There we go. Yeah, they were slightly down. I couldn't quite see the cards. Okay. Yeah, and I can see that some of you guys, secret donation possibly coming in. Could be by a Gemini individual as well. Secret donation by a Gemini person, or your High Priestess energy. Maybe there's some hidden money going on here as well. Six of Coins energy showing up here. Maybe some of you guys have been waiting as well. High Priestess energy, and suddenly Knight of Swords energy, you get a check or you get some money in, because this can be suddenly, and this is a check or money being received. So some of you guys, I feel in terms of maybe something financial, you might be receiving something kind of out of the blue and surprising over the next 7 days, possibly financially. It might come from a secret source potentially. Some of you guys, your intuition is telling you need to help and support somebody who's being bullied and really set upon with that Ten of Swords energy. The Two of Coins, though, I get the impression that this could be somebody who's been juggling a lot of stuff, work. Somebody who's been trying to really juggle. And also, I feel that some of you guys might feel, it might be your intuition tells you, Scorpio, that you need to support somebody who's feeling really angry and restless. They're really depressed with that Ten of Swords energy. Maybe they're having financial hardship or financial problems with the Two of Coins energy. Or maybe it could be that you're receiving a secret donation unexpectedly with that Knight of Swords energy. Some of you guys might have been feeling really depressed. Money problems, Two of Coins energy, trying to make ends meet. Or it could be the High Priestess. Your intuition is that you need to help someone here. Someone who's very restless with that Knight of Swords energy. They're feeling a lot of mental strain here. Possibly just juggling too much, or this is something to do with their finances, or they've just got too much on. So some of you guys may be being supported over the next 7 days by someone, and some of you guys are supporting someone, I think, here. What's happening in terms of love? Alright, Hanged Man. Another Pisces card, interestingly enough. I do feel that some of you guys are hanging around or waiting for something to happen. Hanged Man energy showing up here. The Sun energy. You might be hanging around, waiting around for a Leo individual, maybe with that Sun energy showing up here. Because Leo is the Sun energy, and you could be hanging around with that Hanged Man. Some of you guys, it might be in terms of love, you have a Pisces and a Leo around you showing up here. Somebody might be happy to wait around as well, or you might be happy waiting around for something in terms of love. Three of Wands in the reverse, though, it's not coming. It's not coming. I think if you're waiting around for, you know, a Leo person or somebody who's really special to you with that Sun energy, I don't think that they're going to be coming forward. I think if you're waiting for something really positive to happen as well, the Sun is all about positivity, and this could be waiting. I think if you're waiting for something really positive to happen in a relationship, it's not going to come forward. Three of Wands is reversed. Yeah, Knight of Wands in the reverse. There's somebody here who's not moving forward. Knight of Wands, you can explain it in 2 ways, but it's aspected by that Three of Wands reversed. So sometimes Knight of Wands reversed is somebody who's really, really reckless, you know. But the Knight of Wands reverse is also somebody who gets bored easily, and they, you know, they break promises and they don't come forward, and they, you know, they kind of can't be asked and all the rest of it, and they tend to not call you, and it's aspected by that Three of Wands in the reverse, where you're not getting any calls, you're not getting any contact. And I feel that some of you guys have been waiting for something really, if this isn't a Leo, I think that you've been waiting around for something really special and good to happen with someone. I don't see them coming forward here, and it's aspected with that Knight of Wands being aspected by the Three of Wands reverse. I don't see them making any moves at all. What's the next card showing up here? Ah, Page of Swords in the reverse. So Page of Swords in the reverse is somebody who's been bitching on you and gossiping. I'll be very careful of somebody who's been gossiping about you with that Page of Swords in the reverse. Because I feel if you're waiting for something really positive to happen here, this person has no intention at all with that Three of Wands in the reverse to come forward to contact you. There's a very much a lack of interest here, and they could have even been gossiping about you with that Page of Swords in the reverse. So I'll be very careful with whoever that person is. In terms of work, finance, oh, what are all these fucking reversals? Oh my God. You've got all reversals. You've got a lot of reversals. And I'm sorry for swearing, but I'm really shocked at the level of reversals. It doesn't matter. Reversals don't have to be bad. Money, Four of Coins in the reverse. So some of you guys, how I read the Four of Coins in the reverse, in the upright, you're trying to save money. And in the reverse, sometimes your savings have to be spent. So some of you guys are literally having to spend some of your savings. I know some of you guys think, this is a shit reading, man. This is horrible. I'm sorry. Some of you guys might be having to spend some of your savings here. Four of Coins in the reverse. Seven of Coins in the reverse here. Seven of Coins reversed is kind of just feeling a sense of hopelessness. Because Seven of Coins in the upright is waiting for something to sprout. With the Seven of Coins energy. Sometimes this can be a review of your finances, okay? The Seven of Coins in the reverse can be where you're not keeping an eye on those finances. Some of you guys might have a bill coming through with that Four of Coins in the reverse. Maybe having to spend some of your savings. Some of you guys haven't been keeping abreast, or you haven't been keeping your accounts properly with the Seven of Coins reverse. You're not been keeping account of your money and what's in your bank account. It might be you're having to spend some of your... I'm getting the impression that something surprising is coming out. This is money, possibly in the next 7 days, and you haven't been keeping account, some of you Scorpios, of your finances with that Seven of Coins in the reverse. King of Swords reverse could be something to do with, there could also be something to do with a legal situation. King of Swords reversed is usually somebody who can be, communication-wise, he's not very nice. He can be quite cruel. King of Swords in the reverse. This looks like to me to be a person. Sometimes this is poor decisions or not making the right decision. Six of Swords in the reverse. This isn't moving forward. This is kind of feeling stuck. It's almost like somebody has you feeling stuck here in these two energies showing up here. I don't know whether this is some form of document coming through. And it's kind of pushing, because I'm getting progress being pushed back financially. I'm sorry to say for some of you guys, Scorpio, because the Six of Swords in the upright is progress. We're finally seeing our way clear. In the reverse, this can be like a setback. So I'm seeing a setback here. It's because of a King of Swords reversed. This might be some form of, what's the word that I'm looking for? This might be some form of instruction, maybe. King of Swords in the reverse. It's not very nice, but I'm seeing a setback here with the Six of Swords in the reverse showing up here. However, you do have the Nine of Coins energy. However, you'll have, I think that this is saying, however, you'll have enough. You'll have enough to eat and to drink. All right, and you've still got your home, you've still got your place of comfort. But I think this is just trying to give you some hope here, Scorpio, that even though despite some of this stuff, and we've got 4 reversals here, and they're not great as far as I'm concerned, but this is the saving grace in the upright. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, finances, possibly having to delve into those savings. I feel that some of you guys haven't been keeping abreast of those accounts. Seven of Coins in the reverse. I think that you might be getting some communication, could be from a legal person or something like that, and it's kind of like there's a bit of a setback in terms of maybe your financial progress. Or this is some information coming through. It's not nice information, though, I think, with that King of Swords in the reverse. And I think there's a little bit of a setback showing here. But I do still see you guys having enough to drink and eat. You know, you're still going to be comfortable. You know, you still got, can you see the purse here? You've still got a few pennies there. You've still got some money. And you've still got the food. And you've still got the nice creature comforts, which is what this Nine of Coins is. Okay, so even though I'm seeing a little bit of setback in terms of money, I'm seeing you still being comfortable for the week. Okay, all right, Scorpio, that's your reading. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me. Oh, let's get the advice card, actually. Let's look at your Angels of Abundance, because I think I forgot to do that last week. Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Scorpio for the 22nd to the 28th of July 2019? You need to communicate clearly, okay? And I think that that's really important, especially when it comes to having to delve into your savings. Not having kept account of money or accounts or maybe things that you need to pay out. And, you know, having this sudden shock that you've got to pay this money, you know, to something. And then having like some difficult information coming with the King of Swords in the reverse. And there's some form of a setback in terms of the progress that you were making financially. But you're still being comfortable here. But I think that you need to communicate clearly, okay, going forward with this. Because I think that you could stop some of this energy. I think that also, if you know, if it's something that's out of your control, you do need to communicate clearly nevertheless, especially if you've got issues with paying a bill, an unexpected bill that comes in or something like that. I think that you need to communicate clearly about that. Okay, showing up here. All right. We'll do one more card for you guys as well. I just feel like the universe is telling me to do one more. Universe, Spirit, through the angels of abundance. There we go, that came out. It says, it is safe for you to receive. So the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world, okay? So even though I see maybe some issues around money and some setbacks, it could be something legal perhaps. It could be a bill as well. These are, you know, the King of Swords is a kind of a serious business type card, and it's a person reverse. So the communication that's being received is probably, and it could also be, because King of Swords in the upright is clear communication. So this might be some miscommunication with the King of Swords in the reverse. So you might be with this Four of Coins having to delve into your savings. Maybe you weren't kept up to date in terms of money or bill or something like that, or maybe you weren't keeping abreast of your own finances. It might be that there was some miscommunication here with the King of Swords in the reverse, and it's put you at a little bit of a setback showing up here, but you're still okay. You're still okay. You've still got enough to eat and to drink, and you've still got money in your purse to go out and do what you need to do, Scorpio, okay? And the universe is saying, don't let any of this get you down if it happens, because you're still, you know, it's safe for you to receive. Just open your heart to manifesting what you need and be grateful and that type of thing. And if you need to kind of like call someone and say, well, what's this? And can we come to some agreement? Just communicate clearly. Don't sit down and fret about stuff. Just communicate clearly, okay? All right, that's your reading, Scorpio, for the week. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. I love you guys very much. And yeah, that's great. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.